Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. I think today I want to tackle... Oh, this is the wrong thing. I think I want to tackle a larger house. Last time we did a bunker, which was relatively small, and I'm kind of eyeing this historic house here, which is pretty big, 342 square meters, 343, 2 floors, 16 rooms. 16. That's a lot of rooms. But I think it could be a lot of fun. So, you know what? Let's do it. This is a very big one. Yeah, that's a big house. Holy cow. Okay, well, let's take a look and see kind of what we're working with. This could be a bit of a job. Let's just see here. Okay, so I see a bunch of like molding on the outside that's going to have to be repaired. All this is all going to have to be plastered, which also means that we're going to have to re-side the house. That's going to take a while. It's going to take a long while, actually. That's going to be very time-consuming. But it'll be worth it. We got a fairly nice little walkway and garden over here, though. This is nice. Obviously, it needs to be mowed. Oh, look at that view. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. Yeah. So we're definitely going to want to do something with the garden then. Back here, we got a couple little things. I think we'll keep this fountain, but probably move it somewhere else. Oh, and we've got a whole like little dock over here as well. We're right on the beach. This is a waterfront property. Yo, this property, once we clean this up, we should get some very nice money for it, I would hope. Okay, let's take a look inside. Also, like, all of these doors are going to have to be sold as well. We know that there's 16 rooms, so it's such a big house. Okay. All right, so this is like a little mud room. Looks like this was maybe the dining room or maybe like more of like a lounge. It's hard to tell. We got, okay, this seems to be more of like a lounge. Is there a kitchen? Oh, here we go. This is the kitchen. Really hideous. That door goes outside. This is a bedroom attached to the kitchen. That's a interesting decision. I think we'll probably change this room to like a bathroom, maybe like a little half bath or something. Okay, I think that is all of the downstairs. There appears to be a room. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's a little bathroom here, which is attached to the bedroom. Got it. I was going to say, I was seeing this room on the map, but I didn't see a door for it. It's because it's in that room. Okay, so there's the downstairs. Let's go upstairs. This actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, new floors, new paints. I mean, we still got to do a lot of stuff up here. Over here, we've got a pretty nice little, like, art studio type room. This will probably become a bedroom. And then over here, we've got another big bedroom with a bathroom and a walk-in closet. Might change that to just be a bathroom. Just give it one, like this, make this the master bedroom, give it a giant bathroom attached to it. And then over here, we've got... Okay, this is definitely more of the master bedroom, I think. Yeah, so here we got a nice walk-in closet, and here, like, a fairly good-sized bathroom. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot to do. Now, obviously, we're going to have to change out a lot of the windows, if not all of them. I think they're all cracked. These doors will have to be replaced. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of cleanup to do. Whew, this is going to be an undertaking, but it should be fun. Yeah, I guess we'll just dive into it. Well, it took a great deal of time, but I did manage to get all the floors done and all the walls taken care of as well. Part of the reason it took so long is because, I mean, obviously it's a very big house, but also I went with panels for the vast majority of the rooms rather than just paint, which takes a lot longer to apply. So starting over on this side of the house, we have like our little mud room, I guess you would call it, where I just went with like these white wooden baseboards and then just white paint on top. In here, I went with more of a wallpaper type look. In here, I went with hot brick along with the dark brown wooden panels. In here, I went with just beige, but we're going to use... Oh, I missed a spot. And I'm not entirely sure what color that was. I feel like it was light biscuit. Let's get the small one. It's a little cheaper. Yeah, I think that's the right color. Okay, cool. So we're good. Yeah, in here I went with a light biscuit, but we're going to use a lot of wooden furniture, I think, which will highlight it nicely. A lot of the floors are this dark wooden hardwood floor, which I think looks great. In the kitchen, we went with more of a marble color. And then here in the bathroom, I went again with the white wooden panels and white paint on top. But then I decided to use this more like marble floor pattern in here, which I think will look pretty good. I want to go for like kind of a historic... If you've ever been on a tour of like a historic building in a city, like a historic mansion or something like that, I want to go for sort of that sort of vibe, but with more of like a updated feel. So in here, again, wooden panels with wallpaper. Same for the... actually, the master bedroom, I went with wooden panels and paint. The bathroom, I went with white wooden vertical panels and added... actually, I didn't add baseboards onto this one, but I did in one of the other rooms. In here, we went with wallpaper. And then finally, in the last bedroom, wooden panels with wallpaper as well. This bathroom, I went with a different tile and the white wooden vertical panels. And then here in the closet, I went with more of a dark wooden vertical panel. So I think it all will work fairly nicely once it's all said and done. But obviously, we got to get some furniture and stuff in here first. I should also say, for the kitchen... I went with just white, but that is going to change because I will have tiles on a lot of these walls. So we'll kind of cross that bridge when we come to it. Or maybe wooden panels. I haven't really decided yet. I'm going to play around at the kitchen and see what we come up with. But for now, I think it's time to start putting some things into these rooms. All right, my friends, I got the first couple rooms done. So first of all, let's start with the sort of entryway, or I think this would maybe be called like the foyer, I don't know, it's the entryway, this room. So when you walk in, there's a nice little doormat, through a nice Persian rug into the center of the room, some cabinets and a wardrobe, a couple of plants, a bench, painting on the wall, and here in this back little corner, we've just got a lamp and a couple of vases. Nothing too crazy. Chandeliers, wall sconces, etc. But nice big open room, fills the space nicely. And I think it's a perfect little sort of entryway to the rest of the house. So then I went over here and I tackled the kitchen. And I played around with this for quite a while before I finally came up with this. And I love how it turned out. So the problem with this room is that we have these two windows here. And I didn't want to get rid of them because if we go outside the house... We've got all of these windows with shutters, and it would just kind of ruin the look of the house on the outside if we got rid of them. So I didn't want to change out the windows or get rid of them entirely. But then the problem is these windows go so low that I couldn't really do anything with this wall. So what I decided to do was just put up some curtains with a painting in the middle and then have a kitchen island here with some stools next to it. So this ends up being kind of a walkway instead, which I think worked out really well. As for the kitchen itself, we threw down some countertops and cabinets, obviously. I forget, I think these are... Which countertop is it? It's the one that has the curtain for a sink. Yeah, they're snowman. They're snowman countertops, which I think actually worked great, especially since we managed to get kind of a unique variety of different cabinets in here. I really like this one with the shelves. But then for the upper cabinets, the hanging ones, for those, we went with the Imbus cabinets, because I think they looked better for kind of the look that I was going for. They are the same wood tone, so you can't really tell that it's two separate sets, but yeah, I think it worked out great. We have our nice big stainless steel fridge over here. We've got a little pantry shelf in the corner, and then just a bunch of various kitchen accessories, you know, microwave, bread box, etc., etc. Even managed to sneak in a couple of bottles of wine and a decanter. So yeah, that's the kitchen. I think it turned out really well. I like it a lot. I think it's great. And then last but not least, I did the bathroom in here. This is the downstairs bathroom. This is going to be more of like the, I don't want to say public bathroom, but like the guest bathroom, or because the only other bathrooms in the house are all upstairs and they're all connected directly to a bedroom. So this would be kind of like the main bathroom for the house. So what I put in was a very large sink area with a little cabinet, a couple of countertops. I think this is cool oak or something like that is the wood tone. Over here, I went with a shower that actually has an attached sauna, which I thought was really nice for a big, fancy sort of mansion type house like this. And then I just threw in some other cabinets and storage, nestled our toilet kind of back here in the corner with some pictures on the walls and other various accessories. Managed to, of course, put in some curtains and blinds because you got to have that for a bathroom. That's super important. But yeah, there's the bathroom. I think it turned out great. It's nice and simple, but I think it looks nice, and it'll get the job done. So now, with 3 of the downstairs rooms done, I think we are going to move on to a little bit more of the downstairs. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet, but it's going to be something. Okay, my friends, I have another 2 rooms done. This is going to be our dining room, and I really like how it turned out. I've got a table here with a few chairs, set some placemats, with a nice big fancy chandelier right above the table. A couple of sideboards over here. I think this is all burned beech is the wood, I believe. Threw a little table down here with some decorations on it and a painting on the wall. And then over here I made kind of like a little mini sunroom indoor garden area with just a bunch of flowers, a shelf, lots of greenery and plants, because there's so many windows here that I thought it made a lot of sense. And then we get this nice kind of colorful backdrop as you're sitting here eating, you know, dinner or whatever. So yeah, paintings on the walls, and this nice sort of table setup. I think it looks really good. The chandelier also is perfect for this kind of vibe that I'm going for. So I think it turned out great. Super happy with it. That's our dining room. Although, funny enough, the House Flipper doesn't realize it's a dining room. It thinks it's a corridor. For some reason, I think the table is not actually, like, registering. I don't know why, but yeah, for whatever reason, House Flipper, maybe if I just like replace the table, it'll be like, oh yeah, there is a table in here. If I can actually get it to the right spot, which is easier said than done. What if I like scoot this over just like 1? And then back? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. House Flipper do be like that sometimes. Anyway, so that's the dining room. Then in here we have our nice big living room, because I wanted to center it around a giant TV hanging on the wall. I was thinking of making this the living room, but there wasn't really a good spot for the TV. Like, I could have put it here or here, but then all of the couches and stuff wouldn't have been able to be centered around it, so I decided to turn this into living room instead. So we got our big TV on the wall with a cabinet underneath for some, consoles and a DVD player and blah, 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 blah. We've got a matching set of armchairs with a couch, coffee table, couple of these footrests for the armchairs. Over here, threw in another cabinet with a big painting on the wall and a couple of little sculptures. Threw in a couple plants here and there. A bookshelf, threw in a vertical radiator here to fill this space, and also because, radiator's always useful. And then back in this corner, I threw in a fireplace, which I think there was a fireplace here before, if I remember correctly, that I took out. But I put in a new fireplace, put a painting above it, more bookshelves, and then just a little padded bench over here in the corner for when you walk in. So yeah, there's the living room. I think it turned out great. I like it a lot. Now I think I'm going to tackle this room and this little mudroom over here. Okay, my friends, I have the next pair of rooms done. I decided to turn this into kind of like a social room with like a little mini bar. It is registering as a living room with kitchenette, despite the fact that the only kitchen stuff here is one sink, a couple of countertops, and a couple of mini fridges, but hey, that's fine. So yeah, it's sort of a social room. We went with a mini bar, a bar rack for holding all your various wines and liquors and things, a sink because every good bar needs to have a sink for rinsing out glasses and all those sorts of things, a couple of mini fridges here to keep, beer stocked or whatever. And then over on this side of the room, this is more of the social area. So we have a nice big wraparound couch and a coffee table. Obviously, we've got the bar itself with some bar stools, a couple more just armchairs sitting over here. And then a bunch of like paintings on the walls and things like that. Again, I wanted to reuse this chandelier because I like it a lot for this house. And yeah, I think it's a nice little sort of social gathering area where people could hang out and talk, maybe play cards or something, get their drinks as they go. Just a nice sort of entertaining room, so to speak. And then over here, this I just kind of turned into like a little closet mudroom type deal. So we got some wardrobes here where people could hang up their jackets and things like that. A couple of shoe cabinets down here, a little padded bench to sit on, and then a nice big mirror with a couple of wall lights. This is a very small space, so there wasn't really a whole lot we could do here, but I think it works. And then obviously this door leads outside. So you could come in, wipe off your shoes, throw them in the shoe rack, hang up your coat, and then head in here to the guest entertaining room type place thing. So yeah, and that I think means that the downstairs is now complete, I believe. Yeah, that's all the rooms in the downstairs. So now it's time to head upstairs and start working on some of these rooms. We have 3 bedrooms altogether. We've got this one that has a closet and a bathroom and a balcony. We've got this one that has a much smaller closet and a bathroom. And then we have this one down here that's just a big open room with no closet. And I may even consider turning this into like an office or something. I would really like to have an office in this house somewhere. I suppose I could have done it with the social room that we just finished, but I don't know. I'll figure something out, or we might just go with 3 bedrooms, so there's plenty of space for all the kids and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to get to work on it. I've begun working on the upstairs, and I got the upstairs kind of hallway here all taken care of. I think it looks great. So I went with some rugs that all kind of match, 2 long ones and one sort of fatter one, I guess you would say. I went with these Celeste chandeliers and matching wall sconces kind of along here to make everything nice and bright. Threw up some curtains on these windows. And then just for some decoration, I put down just a little cabinet, a couple of plants, some vases, a couple of paintings on the wall here and here, along with a bookcase, and then some more plants. I even put a little rocking chair in this corner here if you want to just kind of sit down in front of a window and read a book or whatever. So yeah, I really like the hallway quite a lot. I think it turned out awesome. And then I also went ahead and did this bedroom. So this is the smaller of the two bedrooms that actually has an attached closet and bathroom. So I went with this nice big, sort of very fancy bed, threw in an armchair, a couple of, just a little sort of this like dried plant thing in the corner with some bedside cabinets and night lights. Everything all just kind of blends together. It's very spacious, very open. Dresser and a mirror, a couple of wall sconces there, hanging cabinet, and then a plant here as well. Did put curtains on these windows, and then these ones just have blinds because the curtains wouldn't fit with the bed. So I think it still works out great. I think it's all good. And then our closet here, just kept it really simple, just some sort of wraparound wardrobe with a little padded bench and a mirror and some sconces. Nothing fancy in here at all. Tiny space to work with, so can't really do a whole lot. And then I did the bathroom, and I think the bathroom actually turned out pretty great too. So we've got this kind of like old-fashioned style tub and shower, which I think is pretty cool. Went with the Monolo counter and mirror, as I've been using a lot of this thing lately. I use it. It's just a great bathroom counter set because it blends together with these side pieces. I wish more counters allowed you to do that in this game. Some towels, of course, toilet, and then in this corner, just a little shelf and a picture. So yeah, that's this bathroom. Perfectly functional for sort of a bathroom just for this one room. I like it. So now I think I'm going to tackle maybe this room next, or maybe I'll just tackle this one and the master bedroom as well, along with all of this stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Well, my friends, I think I have the upstairs all finished. So let's start with the master bedroom. It's nice. It's very spacious. I went with another one of these very fancy beds here with a bedside table on either side and a lamp. Little padded small bench there, a bookshelf. Over here is kind of the get ready in the morning area. So we got our dresser, we got an actual dressing table, another small dresser here, some paintings on the walls, a nice big mirror, and then some carpets on the floor just to kind of break up the white of the carpet. A couple of fancy chandeliers and a bunch of wall sconces to make this room nice and bright. Going out onto the deck, we've got a couple of outdoor, an outdoor couch and outdoor chair, with, just an area to kind of come out here and just, look at this view though, right? Like, come out here, just enjoy the view, enjoy some nice outdoor sun. So yeah, there's that. And then also we have our closet in here that's nice and big and spacious, unlike the one from the other bedroom. But yeah, just some wardrobes again, a mirror, little bench, cushioned bench type deal, and a couple of wall sconces. So nothing more you really need there. As for the bathroom, I wish I had a bathroom like this. It's amazing. So we got our shower here kind of in the corner. We have a hot tub, jacuzzi type deal. We've got a nice sink with lots of counter space, toilet in the corner, some shelving on the walls, mirrors, all this kind of good stuff. Just a super nice, big, spacious bathroom that I think is really nice. So there is the master bedroom. And then I went ahead and for the other room, rather than leaving it as one room, I decided to break it up into technically three smaller rooms, because this corridor, this little hallway bit is still technically kind of its own room as well. But I didn't really do much with this. I just threw in a light, a plant, and a rug. But the big thing that I wanted to do is I said I wanted to have an office in this house. So we have an office. It's a very small one, but it is an office nonetheless, and it will, it's functional. It works. We have a desk. We have a nice painting on the wall. We got some bookshelves and things like that for holding all of your important documents and reference books and whatever else you need. It gets the job done. It's just a nice, small, cozy little office. And then this is a third bedroom. So we got a bed, bedside tables, painting on the wall, radiator in the corner, an armchair over here, and then a dresser and a mirror. So yeah, that is the upstairs all complete. And I'm honestly really happy with it. That means that the whole house is now done as far as the interior goes, but I'm hoping that this is going to be a really high value house, considering how long it took me to do all of this and how much time I put into making sure every room was decorated and stuff. So we definitely want to do a garden on this house to really jack up that sell value as well. We want to get that raised as high as we can. So I need to put some thought into the garden as for how exactly I want to do this. There's a lot of stuff here. These individual flowers, all this stuff on the lawn. Oh, I guess I could actually remove them. Oh, okay. That actually changes things. I didn't realize I could. Because they're not technically weeds, you can't pull them. But I guess I can sell them, which I may want to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell all of these random flowers that are just kind of in the middle of the lawn, and I'll replace them with, like, much nicer flowers. These ones we'll probably leave, though, because they're all nice and symmetrical. Maybe we'll try and do, like, an English garden. I mean, there are a few options. The English garden is very loose, natural, lots and lots of flowers. The English garden is really about lots of flower beds, water features, things like that. And I think that could be a really good fit for this house. So yeah, I'm going to start working on the garden and we'll see what it looks like when I'm all done. Okay, my friends, I think I have done a bit with the garden, and I'm liking it a lot. So I threw a couple of benches next to the house. Over here, I threw down a little fountain, little picnic table between two lilac bushes, and then this is one feature of the house that I really like. So I kind of walled off this little section using needle coniferous shrubs that were 1 meter tall, and then put one of these little like pergola archway type things, threw in a fountain, bunch of flowers around it, and gives us this nice little decorative area here. A couple of fountains next to the entranceway as you come through the main gate, just for a little extra, wealth flaunting, I suppose. Then coming back here, we just have a gazebo with a table and a couple of chairs, another one of these little pergola archways, some more flowers, pergola with a bench, more benches, and then lots and lots and lots and lots of flowers surrounding this sort of back patio area. Threw down a couple of these sort of circular tables and chairs, made a little pond over here with some flowers around it, and another gazebo pergola thing with like a picnic table. And that's basically the whole yard. I could keep going, but I don't think I really want to. And I do want to have some actual like yard as well. I don't want everything to just be one giant flower garden. Even though I imagine if you could afford to live in a place like this, you could also probably afford to hire a grounds crew. I'm just saying. But yeah, that is basically the house. I think it's all done at this point. We'll give it one more quick look through every room, just so you can kind of remember everything, because I am honestly really proud of this house. This took a long time. I think I've been working on this off and on for the better part of like a week now, for, a couple hours every day. I don't even know how long I've spent on this one house. I wonder if it actually says. Does it say? Maybe it'll say when we go to sell the place. But yeah, we got our little office, we got our bedrooms, and this nice upper hallway, more bedrooms, a bathroom. This is a very, very nice place, and I like it a lot. So all that's left to do now is to sell the thing. We are going to submit for the garden competition first. We'll go for the English one. Nailed it. 5-star in every category, 50% increase to the value of the house. Beautiful. That's absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and put this baby on auction and see what we get. So, looks like we spent about 150 grand between the house and the furniture, give or take. And our profit is over $500,000. That's not terrible. I do feel like this house would actually sell for way more than that in real life. Let's see if we can maybe squeeze out another 18. Sure. Let's see if maybe we can squeeze out just a little bit more here. Beautiful. $570,611.76. Beautiful. I accept your offer. Let's take a peek here. Should get some really nice before and after shots. Yeah, just look at that difference there in the hallway. That one kind of got blocked by the bed, but it's fine. That one didn't turn out great either as a picture, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm really happy with this house. I honestly, I love how it turned out. I think it turned out so well. Just a lot of time went into this one, but yeah, I think it was worth it. Lots of rooms. I think there were 16 rooms in this house, if I recall, something along those lines. So yeah, not too bad. Oh, I'm glad to have this one in the books and finished. I know this was a little bit of a longer episode, but also like it was a little bit of a longer house. So I think it's only fair. I still obviously cut out a lot of time that went into this thing. But yeah, that is the house, guys. That is going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.